Yeah, so here we are. We're going to begin lying down because, we're going to start from the ground. It's a bit of a wild time. It's always a wild time in the universe, but sometimes before the full moon, it gets wilder for those of us who are sensitive to that. So let's just bask in her beautiful glory. Let's have 3. 3 for luck. Okay. There. So we're going to start lying down, as I said. Let me just move everything. Let's just find your space. Lie your body down. It takes some time to lie down. Maybe you're lying down already. Just take some time to, just let the body, let the floor receive the body, and let's just lie still for a moment. Have a little shuffle around. And actually, let's just have a little kind of hug the knees to begin, just to give ourselves a treat before we lie still and land and arrive and begin. Find our starting point. So have a little rock side to side, just enjoy that. Breathing in through nostrils, have a little sigh here. I always think that lying, when we lie down, it kind of takes us into a much more physical, embodied space immediately. Because literally we're kind of bringing the head into kind of some kind of democracy with the body. It's like it creates a landscape of the body. Put the soles of the feet on the ground, slide the feet away and let the arms just roll out to the side. We just feel the whole of our back of our body being supported by the ground, the whole front of the body just open, spacious, easy. Or maybe it doesn't feel like that, and that's okay. We'll start from where we are right now. So let's just become aware of where am I right now. Maybe close the eyes just to give ourselves a moment of steadiness, a moment of just inside awareness. Breathing in deeply, breathing out long and slow through the nostrils, just feeling your body actually moving with the breath and feeling that connection with the ground. So it's ground, body, breath, physical. And the front of the body open, spacious, sky, moon. Everything is just around you, but the earth is below you. And we're this kind of interface, this body, even when it's lying down, it's an interface between the earth, the physical, and the sky, the space. And let's chant the mantra Om, just one loud, long Om, just to intensify that experience and to clear out the pipes. Breathing in. Big deep breath, expand the belly. And just notice how that feels. Also I noticed that just making that big deep breath and that long loud Om, immediately my breath flows down as well as everything else in the wonderful resonance. So just feel your body again. Notice how you feel right now. Let's bring the legs together, point the toes, and take the arms above the head. Extend the whole body. Make yourself really long. And maybe let's take hold of the left wrist with the right hand. Let's stretch through the left side of the body. It always feels nice to do this and just gives us a feeling of how quickly we can open up. So let the head roll over to the top so it's resting on the top of the right arm. Breathing into the whole of the body, but particularly the left side, the left waist. Into the nostrils, and breathing out, we just push the left heel away, maybe tighten the left buttock slightly, and just drawing that left arm up, opening. Feel the shoulder and the ribs opening up. So all the spaces between the ribs are opening up. Those intercostal muscles are getting a little bit of attention. Breathing in deeply all the time. On the inhale, not really kind of doing any kind of emphasis on the extension, but more filling the body with air and creating space. We create space with the breath so that we can move into it with that gentle kind of guidance with the arms coming over the head. Breathe in one more time. Deeply through the nostrils, breathe out, let the arms just relax. Take a moment just to notice the difference, total difference between the right and the left now. We're balancing up, take hold of the right wrist. Now relax the left side. I always like to give that leg a roll just to remind it to relax. Breathing into the right side of the body. deeply, and breathing out, push the right heel away, drawing that right wrist up and maybe over, and letting the head roll over to rest on the upper left arm. So expanding through the right side. You feel that opening up the side of the waist, even tightening the right buttocks slightly. Breathe deeply. Enjoy the space you're creating. We create space, we increase our receptivity. Breathing in, breathing out, release the arms. Let the arms be above the head, relaxed on the ground. Give both legs a little roll around the ground. Good. Now just rest the arms, easy. We'll do a little sequence now. So breathe in to begin. And as we breathe out, we're going to draw the knees into the body. Good. So really bring them deeply in, but we keep the arms above the head. Breathing in, we're going to push the heels up to the skies. Really think about drawing the toes toward you. So we're expanding the backs of the legs. Now breathing out, draw the knees in again. So pull them in, and it's almost like your tail comes off the floor slightly. Then breathing in, extend the legs away. Breathing out, hands come forwards and land on the ground. That's one little round. So inhaling, open up. You can feel the chest, the heart opening. Breathing out, press the back into the ground so that it's easier to draw the knees up. And we're using the abdominals rather than just the back. Then breathing in, extend, push the heels up. Breathing out, draw the knees in. Breathing in, extend the legs away. If that feels too much for your abdominals, then just slide the legs away. That's absolutely fine. And breathing out, draw the arms forwards. So it's really slow and mindful and with purpose. But remember, this slow and steady is the most important thing. Doesn't matter if it's well, the steadiness is the most important thing, rather. So keeping an even breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Squeeze the breath out. Inhale, extend, exhale. Empty, empty, empty as the arms come forward. They land on the ground completely empty. Moment of poise. Inhale. Extend slightly, open the chest. You feel the back lift up the floor, then you press the back into the floor. Draw the knees up on the exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw the knees in. Inhale, extend the legs away. Exhale, arms come forward. Let's do one more of these. Just slowing and arriving, moving and breathing. Reminding us that we have this amazing capacity, this breath, this continual support system. Inhaling, extending the legs. Exhaling, drawing the knees in. Inhaling, extend the legs away. And exhaling, drawing the arms forward. So that feels good there. Still staying with this lovely movement and breathing theme. Let's draw the knees up. Just have the feet on the ground and the moving bridge now. Bring the heels close to the buttocks. Hips with the part parallel with the feet. Palms flat down, reaching down the fingers towards the bottom of the mat. Chin tucked in tightly. So there's space between the knees there as well. We're going to stay that even space. So I'm going to just have a little rock. So think about the pelvis rocking back and forth, just rocking there just to get that feeling. And also because it's nice just to feel that sense of you have that control over the lower back, the abdominals, the base, the pelvic floor, and just feeling that power which you have in the mula bandha, the pelvic floor. So breathing in, breathing out. And breathing in, lift. Lift the hips, lift and open, breathing out, rolling down. So I wasn't doing anything too extravagant to begin, so I'm just getting myself eased into this. Sometimes really nice just to ease into a practice. Breathing in, I'm not going to full extent. I'm just finding that, seeing how it feels on my thighs, seeing how it also feels in the front of the hips, the hip flexors, because they are likely, with all the sitting that many of us do, me included, that it's going to get very short here, very tight on the front of the hips and the front of the body generally, front of the shoulders, front of the hips. So we try to counteract that. So maybe getting a little bit higher as it warms up, breathing out. Keep the thighs strong and steady. Feet are strong and steady. The movement is in the spine. It's like snaking up, breathing in. Getting a bit higher and rolling down. So this is where a bit of control, roll down, try and feel each little vertebrae having its moment to reach the floor, roll right to the base. So you're really getting that base going and lift the back off the ground so you can kind of roll back and forth, roll up. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's just add in the arms if you want to, or if maybe you're doing that already. Breathing in, Lifting the arms up, lifting the hips high, opening the whole front of the body. You can feel that from the fingertips to the knees, and breathing out, rolling down the spine still. Still try not to, focus too much just on one thing. Try and keep everything integrated. So the spine and the arms. The arms, you see, will have to move a little bit faster to stay in time with the spine, because you've got a much bigger distance to travel. So it's kind of it's a good practice. Good practice for the mind, breathing in. The mind is focusing on keeping everything smooth, even, and steady, and seeing if we can really take the full breath in, the full breath out. One more of those, breathing in. So we're really getting the spine nice and flexible and strong. And also bringing our mind, our focus of our mind into that spine. And let's just hug the knees once more. Have a little rock and roll there. So we've already had a little bit of a look at the backs and the thighs. We'll just do something a bit more. So we're going to keep hold of the right knee and we'll extend the left leg away. So already we're getting a nice bit of extension across the groin. Drawing that knee in, holding the knee with the right hand, take the left hand down, a bit lower down, maybe down to the ankle or top of the foot. And let's just draw that thigh into the body, keeping the left leg on the ground, breathing in. Maybe give it a bit of space, to the belly to breathe in, and breathing out, squeezing it into the body. Enjoy, as if your knee is going to come up into your armpit there. Head stays on the ground, nice and easy. And let's have a little rock side to side. Let's open the hip up a little bit, may as well while we're here. And I like these kind of circling, fluid, freestyle type movements where you just follow, what does my body need here? And just have an explore of this. Just have a little bit of, bring some ease into the hip, placing the hands wherever feels most supportive. If you want to place it on the knee and the foot, if you feel like you've got a bit more space and you want to just hold the inside thigh just to kind of reassure your body. Maybe you've got more movement there and you want to just explore, but do it slowly, do it with the breath, just finding that. Or you can just, an easy way to do this is just rocking it back and forth, opening the hip gradually, but supporting. This is the key thing, is supporting. So it's really reassuring for the body. Noticing, wow, I can do all these different interesting movements, just seeing where it is flexible. And we just feel this lovely fluidity coming into the whole spine there, the whole hip there rather. Now we're going to extend that right leg up, the heels go into the ceiling, take the hands behind the thigh, the right thigh. You have the volume control, don't forget, put the left foot on the ground if you need to. If it feels like it's too tight there and it's kind of quite bent, then you can just change that slightly, it makes it easier. And also on the other end of the scale, if you find this is like really easy and you just feel like you need a little bit more kind of resistance, we're not talking about pushing, we're talking about finding that edge resistance. You can take your hands onto the calf there. We're not pulling, we're just drawing it towards, letting the weight of the leg, just letting it release, allowing the release. So bring the fullness of your attention to, okay, what's happening here? What's tight? Where is that edge? Just noticing, oh, the leg is just gradually moving and there's softening happening. Now bending the knee, draw it in again. Straighten this leg if you've got it bent. Take the left hand onto the right knee, extend the right arm out to the right so you've got somewhere to focus your eye and keep that steady. And breathing out, take the knee right over. This is such a lovely lying twist, a bit more powerful because we're really crossing over the body, which is why we take it slowly and we breathe. We don't push. We let that left hand just rest on the outside of the thigh. You might want to give that a little bit of a rub. Why not? Just encouraging, even on the hip, wherever you can reach, just it's kind of soothing and encourages the body to relax. Looking down the right arm and the knee is going right over the body to the left, letting it rest down. Breathe, breathe. Yeah. Good. And really let your breath be full. Really feel it in your back. Feel it wherever the breath can reach. Because when you're in a twist, breath is kind of constricted, moves differently. Notice that. What's different here? When I make this shape with my body, still try to give the fullness of the breath. Now on the inhale, you're going to lift the knees slowly, lift it slowly, using your hands to lift it, lift the head to center, give it another squeeze, place the sole of the foot on the ground, slide that leg away, and notice how does that feel? Yeah, definitely this feels more energized, more activated. Now we're going to draw that left knee in, draw it in with the hands, take it around the front of the knee, squeeze that there. Then take the left hand around the front of the knee, right hand lower down, and we'll just give that a little bit of a squeeze and the breathe, squeeze and breathe. Breathing in, give some space for the belly, breathing out, squeeze. So we're also getting a sense, this is this action, same as with your knees bent in, good for the digestive system, for the for the whole digestive system. So it does have a slight impact on that, just the way this moves. So breathing in, breathing out, and then we're just going to move that knee, maybe take it side to side, supporting that. Let's have some freestyle movement. Just moving that, noticing how it feels. Is this one the same as the other side, or is it different? And just really being sensitive to ourselves. And we become, sensitive to ourselves. We develop a much more intimate relationship with our body, with our nervous system, with ourselves. And so accordingly, we can be that for others and for the world itself. When we start to really explore and become more self-aware with this continual self-inquiry, we can apply that to everything that we feel is outside of ourselves. Good. So just exploring, finding, supporting. How can I move this? Is there something new that I haven't done? Or just rocking side to side. This is very nice, comforting movement. Or in a little circle. Circle's always good. Yeah, just enjoying. Now, I'm going to extend that leg up. Take hold behind the left thigh. Don't forget, you can use your volume control, bending the right knee or not. Push the heel up. Really open up the outside, the back of the leg. Take your hands wherever that's most appropriate to you without straining, but finding your edge of comfort, the comfort zone. Where is the edge of the comfort zone? Yeah, the trick is, in everything, definitely in yoga practice, but also in creative life, which I'm involved in, is finding how we can become more comfortable with a certain amount of discomfort. We have to start with comfort, and then we just explore and go out. Good. And now we're just going to bend that knee, and let's come into the twist. Right hand on the left knee. Left hand out to the left. Breathe in, and breathing out. Slowly take that knee over the body. Look down the left arm. That left arm's nice and planted. You might find your shoulder comes off the ground, and you might find there's going to be space between your knee and the ground, but just rest that right arm. Just let it release, relax. We're not pressing. Just the weight of the arm there. And again, if you want to, you can just give that bit of ease to the body. Yeah, just enjoying a bit of contact with yourself. Breathing deeply, noticing the way the breath is constricted when you're in a different shape with your body. Where is the breath easily expanding in the body, and where is it kind of constricted by the shape? Just expanding. I like to feel the breath in my back ribs. Breathing out fully, breathing in and out through the nostrils. Okay, now we bring the head up to center, and then lift the knee up to center. Give it a little squeeze again. Place the sole of the foot on the ground, slide the leg away. Give ourselves another extension because it feels good to do so. And also just giving the fronts of the hips again a nice bit of expansion. Breathing in, lift the chest open, and breathing out. Again, just hug the knees once more, and we're just going to draw some circles of the knees. We open the hips a little bit. Let's just do a bit more. I find this is very calming and easeful. So keep the knees close in together. Breathing in, take the knees away. Breathing out, let the knees fall away from each other, come back to the body. We're just drawing circles. Breathing in and breathing out. Noticing how it feels, the hips, how the legs feel. Noticing does one hip feel different to the other? Does one leg feel different to the other? Breathing in as you take the knees away. Breathing out as you draw the knees into your body. Yeah, just notice everything that's happening in your body. And we'll go the other way. So, yes, we start away from the body. The knees together, breathing in, breathing out, draw the knees in. Breathing in, let the knees come out. Yeah, slightly different. Has a different feeling in the thighs and in the hips. So see if you can almost let the weight of the knees fall out to the sides. And really slow the movement down, still guiding, still holding as much as you need to, just the fingertips all really supporting as much as needs to happen. Making sure the feet come apart from each other. And just noticing also how it plays into the lower back and into the sacrum, back of the pelvis, really does impact. One of the key areas, I would say, really to release, because it could cause a multitude of issues if we don't take time to release that area. Extend the legs and arms up to the ceiling. Let's rotate the wrists and ankles round and round. And round and the other way too. Okay. And let's just take the hands behind the knees. Let's have a little rock along the length of the spine. See how that feels. Rocking back and forth. Enjoying playing a little bit. Or as much as you can. You know, this isn't always comfortable for everybody. I know this wasn't comfortable for me when I had an injured coccyx. This was impossible. So, you know, we learn from our injuries. Come up to seated, however you want to come to seated. And let's just sit cross-legged for a moment. Up the knees a little bit. Just a couple more things before we lie down again. Other way with the knees. Good. Let's have a look at the neck. I feel sometimes that gets missed out. So we're going to just lift up the right arm, bring that to the back of the neck, take those fingers underneath to the side so you can see the fingers just below the left ear, breathing in. And breathing out, just bringing the chin to the chest, letting the back of the neck relax, breathing out fully. And then turning the head to look, or the nose pointing towards the left knee. Relax the arms slightly, holding the neck firmly, but not gripping it, just holding it, supporting it. The thumb maybe pointing down the back of the neck, so between the shoulder blades, breathing in. So really releasing the left side of the neck, just letting that happen naturally. You often don't pay enough attention to the neck, but we soon feel it if we have any issues with the neck. We soon notice how much it impacts the whole of our life and not being able to turn your head. So we're increasing the mobility of it as well as releasing tension. Use the inhale to lift your head up. Use the exhale to release that arm. Whoa, yeah, definitely release some tension. Let's roll the shoulders back a few times just to enjoy that space we've created. Notice the difference between the sides. Good. Now left arm goes up. Inhale, exhale, bring that to the back of the neck. Fingers just below the ear there. Keeping that elbow elevated to begin. Now breathing out, bring the chin to the chest. Let the back of the neck relax totally. So you feel the weight of the head. And allow naturally the face to start pointing to the right knee. Relax the right shoulder down. So we're getting lots of easy length in the right side of the neck. And breathing deeply in and out through the nostrils. Nice, slow, steady in-breath. Nice, long, slow, steady out-breath. Noticing if there's any kind of stiffness or tension and just giving it some ease, giving it some time, some space. That's what this practice is about. Just really paying attention to ourselves, giving ourselves space, time, ease. Use the inhale to lift the head up slowly and release the arm. Again, let's roll the shoulders. See, it's definitely more space and feeling that coming into the chest, and then roll the shoulders forwards. Okay, yeah, almost time now. Just do a couple more things. Interlink the fingers and stretch up just because we might just need that. So really feel the abdominal strong, the back is holding the belly, the chest is lifting, the shoulders are down away from the ears, the chin is slightly tucked in, the back of the neck is long, we're pushing up to the ceiling. Breathing in, maybe breathing out, leaning over to the right or the left, as I've gone to the left. Breathing in and breathing out. So whatever side you fancy, as you breathe out, breathing into the top and breathing out. We'll go one more time, the other side, just to ease out and also expand. Breathing in and breathing out. Big circle, big, beautiful full moon coming. Yeah. And we'll just take the fingers to the whole chest. Again, increasing our receptivity, increasing our our heart space, our ability to care for ourselves and each other. And the sides, high on the ribs there. You give that a little bit of a rub there as well. And just rub the heart with the right, or whichever hand you want. Just give that little circle. Just go, oh yeah, here I am. Here's where I reside. Yeah, in this beautiful space. Okay. And lift the knees up. Lift the knees. Breathe into the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Good. Slide the legs away. Nice and easy. Find an easy way. Feet at the bottom of the mat and extending towards the toes. Last bit of effort really here. Breathing in and out the whole time. So keep this very soft. It's like you're kind of like just keeping everything soft, even though there's tension here. So the softness around that tension, we're holding ourselves gently, with compassion and care, and then let it all go. I feel you might need to have a little bit more of a last moment of just easing out the back, then hug the knees and have a little rock and roll around, whatever way feels good. Otherwise, just let it go, everything. Maybe put a cushion under the knees is always a good idea for Yoga Nidra. Arms away from the body, palms facing the ceiling if that's okay. It's really so there's nothing, we're not in contact with something so much, so we have that sensitivity available. Back of the neck nice and long, so you might need a tiny cushion or a folded blanket to keep the spine and neck in alignment. Close the eyes. Get your blankets, socks, anything, comfort equipment, anything you need to really make this the most comfortable, easeful situation for yourself. So, okay. And breathe and arrive. Getting ready for the Yoga Nidra now. Closing the eyes, just getting yourself comfortable, moving and adjusting, lying in Shavasana, and making yourself available to the practice. So it's a practice of listening and feeling, and just make yourself receptive to that. So listening to my voice, tuning in, making any last minute adjustments, allowing the body now to become still and quiet. So say to yourself mentally, I will not sleep, I shall only listen to the voice. I will not sleep. Make that commitment and give yourself some time to become calm and steady, letting go of everything that was before and bringing yourself into this present moment. Take a deep breath, and as you breathe in, feel calmness spreading throughout the body. And as you breathe out, say to yourself mentally, relax, release, soften, let go. Become aware of sound. Become aware of the sounds in the distance. Become aware of the most distant sounds that you can hear. Just following each sound for a few seconds. Moving your attention from sound to sound. Gradually bring your attention to closer sounds, to sounds of the building you're in, to sounds inside the room you're in. To sounds of your own breath, your own body. Now develop your awareness of the room that you're in without opening your eyes. Visualize the walls, the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor. See your body lying on the floor. Become aware of the existence of your physical body lying on the floor. Total awareness of your body lying in perfect stillness. Your body is lying on the floor. Develop your awareness of all the physical meeting points between your body and the floor. Become aware of the natural breath. Become aware of the natural, spontaneous breath without concentrating on it too hard or interfering with the natural process. Just watching the breath coming in, going out, taking care of itself. And keep on listening to me and know that you are breathing. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. Say mentally to yourself, I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. I will not sleep. I'm going to practice Yoga Nidra. And this is the moment to make your resolve, your sankalpa. A simple resolve, clear sentence of words. Please state your sankalpa clearly with feeling and awareness 3 times to yourself. Now the rotation of consciousness. Rotating your consciousness through the different centers of the body. Your awareness moves from point to point as I name the body part. You can, if you wish, repeat mentally the name of each body part after me, whilst you simultaneously become aware of that body part. The practice begins with the right side of the body. Right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, right thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Bring your attention to the left side of the body. Left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, left thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe.
Bring your attention to the back of the body. Right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right buttock, left buttock, the length of the spine, the whole of the back together. Bring your attention to the front of the body, top of the head. Forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, between the eyebrows, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, the nose, tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, middle of the chest, navel, abdomen, lower abdomen. Bring your attention to the whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, both legs together, whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together, whole of the back, whole of the front, whole of the head, together, legs, arms, back, front, head, together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together. Develop awareness of the whole body and become aware of the space occupied by the body. Become aware of the body and this space that is occupied by your body. Body and space. Become aware of the whole body and the floor. The whole body in relation to the floor. At the same time, become aware of the meeting points of the body and the floor. Feel the meeting points between the back of your head and the floor. Shoulder blades and the floor. The elbows and the floor. The back of the hands and the floor. The buttocks and the floor. The calves and the floor. the heels, and the floor. Awareness of all the meeting points between the body and the floor. Remember, you are practicing Yoga Nidra. Remain awake and alert. Switch your attention to the eyelids. Feel the narrow line of meeting between the upper and lower eyelids. Feel the sharp points where they meet. Intensify your awareness between the eyelids. And then the lips. Center your attention on the line between the lips, the space between the lips. From the lips, we go to the breath. Draw your attention to the natural ingoing and outgoing breath. Feel the breath moving along the passage between the navel and the throat. On inhalation, it rises from the navel to the throat. On exhalation, it descends from the throat to the navel. Be completely aware of respiration. Navel to throat, throat to navel. Maintain your awareness of the breath. Maintain your awareness, and at the same time, start counting your breaths backwards as follows. I am breathing in 21. I am breathing out 21. I am breathing in 20. I am breathing out 20. I am breathing in 19. I am breathing out 19. And so on from 21 to 1. Count to yourself mentally as you follow the rise and the fall of the breath from navel to throat and back again. Total awareness of breathing and counting. The breathing is slow and relaxed. Now bring your awareness to the following sensations. Awaken the feeling of heaviness in the body. The feeling of heaviness. Become aware of heaviness in every single part of the body. Heavy arms, heavy legs, heavy head, heavy body. You are feeling so heavy that you are sinking into the floor. Awareness of heaviness. Awareness of heaviness. Awaken the feeling of lightness. Awaken the feeling of lightness. A sensation of lightness and weightlessness in all parts of the body. Your body feels so light that it seems to be floating up away from the floor. Awareness of lightness in the whole body. Awaken the sensation of heat. Awaken the experience of heat. The whole body is hot. The whole body is hot. You feel hot all over. Recollect the feeling of heat in summer when you're out in the sun with no shade. Heat all over the body. Heat all around the body. Awareness of heat. Become aware of the experience of cold. Awaken the experience of bitter cold in the body. Imagine you're walking on a cold floor in winter with bare feet. Your feet feel very cold. You feel cold all over. Awareness of coldness. Awareness of coldness. Bring your awareness to the experience of pain. Concentrate and try to remember the experience of pain. Any pain you have experienced in your life, mental or physical. Recollect the feeling of pain. Allow it, investigate it, and feel it. A feeling of pain. Recollect the feeling of pleasure. Any kind of pleasure, physical or mental. Recollect this feeling and relive it. Allow it. Make it vivid and real. Awaken the feeling of pleasure in the whole body. A real feeling of pleasure. Check that you are awake. Make sure that you are not sleeping. Say to yourself, I am awake. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. Withdraw your mind and concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyes. Imagine before you a transparent screen through which you can see infinite space. A space that extends as far as the eyes can see. Focus on this dark space and become aware of any phenomena that manifests within it. Whatever you see is the manifesting state of the mind. Continue your awareness of this space, but do not become involved. Practice detached awareness only. With your inner vision and imagination, allow yourself to experience the following images. Imagine yourself in a park in the early morning. The sun has not risen and the park is deserted, except for yourself. It is a beautiful park, calm and peaceful. Walk across the springy grass. Listen to the birds whistle and call as they welcome in the new day. There are gardens of flowers, roses, yellow, pink, red, purple. Smell their fragrance and see the early morning dewdrops on their petals. Nearby the rose garden is a fish pond. Goldfish swim in and out amongst the water lilies. See their graceful movements. You walk between trees, beautiful trees, bare trees and trees with leaves, wide-spreading trees and tall, stately trees. There is a clearing between the trees. In the clearing is a small temple with an aura of light around it. Go to the door. It is cool and dim inside. Inside, on the walls, there are pictures of great saints. You sit down on the floor, close your eyes, and become still. A sense of deep peace and harmony envelops you as the sounds outside fade into the distance. Continue your awareness of meditation inside the temple and stay there for a while until peace and harmony pervade. Bring your awareness back to the dark space you see in front of your closed eyes. Watch the darkness that you see before you very carefully, with detachment, without becoming involved. Rest your mind in this warm and friendly darkness. If any subtle phenomena manifests, for example, colors or patterns or symbols or images, simply take note of these and continue with your awareness. If thoughts occur, let them come and let them go. But continue watching the dark space. Continue this with detached awareness. Now remember your resolve, your sankalpa. Repeat the same sankalpa you made at the beginning of the Yoga Nidra practice, in the same words and with the same attitude. Repeat your sankalpa now 3 times, clearly, with feeling and emphasis. Purnamida. Purnamida. Purnat Purnam. Udashate. Purnasya. Purnamidaya. Purnamiva Vasashate. Become aware of your breathing. Become aware of your natural breathing. Awareness of breathing and awareness of relaxation. Breath coming in, breath going out. Develop awareness of your physical existence, your body lying stretched out on the floor. Become aware of the floor beneath you, the meeting points between your body and the floor. And start to develop awareness of the space around you without opening your eyes, just feeling and sensing the time and space. Start to deepen your breath and start to move your body gently. Start to notice the sounds around you. So allowing your mind to become external once more. Moving your body gently, moving the hands and feet, arms and legs, giving yourself a stretch, hugging the knees, doing whatever feels natural for your body. Slowly, with care, taking your time, no hurry. And when you're sure that you're awake again, take your time to come up to seated. And slowly open your eyes when you're ready. Take your time. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Hari Om Tat Sat. So taking your time now, gradually moving. Oh yeah, how does this body feel? Moving it a little bit. Waking up, looking around you, noticing the things in your space, your own body, having a look at your body, feeling your body to get that sense of, oh, this is me again, I'm here. Yeah, feeling yourself, face, everything. Hands. And let's rub the palms together. Creating lots of heat, feeling the energy building between the palms of the hands, breathing into that, and then bringing the hands to the heart center. Close your eyes for a moment and just feel that spaciousness, that welcoming, fertile, rich spaciousness of the heart. Just see if there's anybody who appears, someone who you feel you want to send some love to, some healing, or connect with on some deep level, whether they are living or not living. Just bring them into your heart and have a moment of heart-to-heart connection, sending love, receiving love. And give that a smile. See how it feels. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Beautiful. Thank you so much for your practice.